Dwarf Fortress got its siege mode update, which means theoretically warfare works now, but also it means that goblins understand how to like dig and break walls and enter your base despite being underground, which means it's so much easier to lose now. I don't know if the update like breaks old saves or not. Histories of jealousy and resourcefulness. Oh, it doesn't mention that they're, like, not compatible. Of course, I don't remember what any of this shit is. This one I know the circus is attacking whatever I'm doing. Let's just go ahead and make something new, shall we? Create a new world. Welcome to the Dwarf Fortress. Easier to win, you mean? I don't think there's a win condition in Dwarf Fortress. You just play until you die. Like, losing is the end of the game. There is no winning. Guide your stout charges to fortune in a world fraught with many perils. You'll begin by creating your world and watching the region's history unfold. Once this process is complete, you can prepare a group and send them out to seek wealth deep in the mountains. As you dig deeper and more citizens take up residence in your outpost, your doings will attract attention, both wanted and unwanted. Deal with challenges as they arise, and you might one day find that your humble settlement has grown to become a mountain home, the center of your civilization. I guess you can count that as your win condition, right? If the king and queen move into your fortress, then you've won the game. Oh, maybe we'll just stick to defaults. Create my world, please. Have you played this, Ash? Have you played Dwarf Fortress? The current patch notes are very funny for this. There is a note in there that it says babies are born worshipping unknown gods. It's just like that is an excellent notion. I like that. Too impatient for those games. Do you not play RimWorlds? I feel like I remember you talking about RimWorlds. All right. Bozong Angster, the world of myth. Alright, a bunch of history happens. Play now. Maybe this time we can make a fortress that doesn't devolve into cannibalism and death. Fortress mode, please. Would you like your fortress located in a forested, mineral-rich region? Where you can play through a short tutorial? Non-interactive help will be available, whatever you decide. Let's skip the tutorial. I'm sure we can remember how to play, right? If this is your first time playing, please heed the EMBARK warnings about aquifers, salt water, and other hazards. Some locations are challenging even for experienced players. It'll be a very short game indeed if you don't know how to deal with them. Okay. Let's find an EMBARK location, please. I would like no aquifers of any kind. Drainage, fluxstone. Let's avoid aquifers entirely. And really, I think I just want to avoid aquifers. Oh god, do we want to try and do something silly, like go to a place where anything that dies comes back as a horrible zombie? We did that not too long ago. It was very annoying trying to butcher food and just having, like, every random piece of a cow become a monster we had to deal with. Begin. Damn, that's a lot of aquifer. I believe green is like, that's what meets our conditions. I.e., no aquifers of any kind. I mean, there's some nice stuff going on over here. We could be coastal dwarves. Some fisher dwarves, perhaps? Oh my god, there's a tiny little island. I'm gonna have to take a look over there. If we could be island dwarves. It'll be a very cold island. I think these are like little glacial washes. All right, the green is good. My god. Click embark to place your fortress. Right click to zoom out. To recenter, press WASD or hold plus drag the middle mouse button. Like, I'm guessing this is very cold. Very cold over here. Like, this is all ice. I think we'll die if I go there. Temperature freezing. Trees none. Vegetation none. Untamed wilds. Yeah, we'll die. We'll die if we go there. What about over here? Heavily forested. Thick vegetation. It is freezing, though. Alright, well, here's some temperate land. Ooh, hold on. It's a little cold here. The Vanished Rancor of Belts. Heavily forested, thick vegetation. Untamed wilds. Little soil, clay, iron, gold, silver, copper, nickel, platinum, tin, lead, fluxstone. Neighbors, we have elves, humans, 3,000 hostile goblins, 3 days away. Zoom out. What about over here? I think these are roads. This seems like it could be a fun place. There's so many little squares. Nokemoki Orikadel. A dwarven fortress. There's a fortress right there. We could be next door neighbors. Temperate, moderate vegetation, wilderness, sand. Gross. Why are they there? Wow, there's a lot of dwarven... The dwarven mountain halls? God damn! Dwarves are all over the place over here. This must be the origin point of our civilization. This is where dwarves come from. So I'm a little tempted to be over there, but let's really consider being off by ourselves, maybe. Is this a gerrymandering game? Is this your first time with Dwarf Fortress picks? Clay, deep soil, temperate, woodlands, moderate vegetation. I kind of like the idea of having a river just like running right past us, like dead center. We can mess around with water. Which has only caused disasters. I've avoided it. Oh. Do you mind if I ask why? Like, avoided looking at it entirely, or avoided, like, playing it? Water tables cause many disasters. I've killed so many dwarves by accidentally flooding the whole place. Map looks like, yeah, the Midwest districting lines. I think over here is a good choice. We'll be far away from our dwarven brothers, but we'll be all right. I played RimWorld when it was in early beta. Yeah, let's go here. A savage area. The wildlife might be very dangerous. If Dwarf Fortress is similar to that, it's just too involved. Let me tell you. Where is the word savage? I see untamed wilds. Is that what they said? Savage area. You know what? Hold on. Choose origin civilization, reclaim, retire, fine, clear fine results. No aquifers. Savagery. Wilderness is fine. Yeah, like, this is the origin for a lot of games. RimWorlds, almost all management games, like, really pull from this. Let's go. You know, I don't care about temperature. I'm willing to maybe risk it. Same thing with whether or not it's evil or not. You know what? No. No, I don't care. Bring me back to where I was. It could be savage. I'll deal with it. I'll just deal with it. It was over here somewhere. Actually, down here. Was there a green spot down here? I don't need the right-hand side of the map. Oh, right here. Right here. This is mine. This is what I want. It's in a forest. There's a river running through it. It should be temperate. This is the one. I'm curious what civilization this is, though. We could be next door neighbors to that. So stop the search. These are human hamlets. Filthy humies. Now, where was that nice forested one I was talking about? Right here. Warm, heavily forested, thick wilderness. Iron, gold, silver, copper, nickel. Plenty of stuff. Humans are nearby and they're friendly. I will embark right here. Okay. Using a saved embark profile. No. Not the zombie start. That was a very specific start. I think I'm just going to do default settings here. Play now. Preparing map. Hold on, let me @ Taco in the Discord that way. They are here for what they desired. @ Taco. It is time. You will need to remind me how to play. Welcome to Dwarf Fortress, a dwarven outpost. You have arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek is finally ended. Excuse me, Hello there, Cyan. Is this the new update? Yes. Just be warned, I am not a professional. I haven't played this in a while, but I want to check out the new stuff. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Minkat Dobar. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance. Whether by bolt, plow, or hook, provide for your dwarves. You're expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you. But it is spring now. Enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the jaguar men get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place. Kissathal, Zeal Ring, strike the earth. What's going on, Carrie? Oh no, I'm watching sumo. You must teach me how to play, Taco. I'm gonna die without you. Piece of candy. Do I have any candy handy? Handy candy? Where's my handy candy? Invasions got harder. They got a lot harder if I'm understanding correctly. Like, goblins can dig, break down walls. Where'd I leave my people? Jesus. Gotta remember the buttons. That's the important step. But also... I haven't gotten an invasion yet. And they have proper pets now? Yeah. Swear up on a hill looking down. You can see the river way down there. And to my left, I think I want to make my entrance in here. And then we'll go down and move to the right underground. This is kind of a natural entrance right here. Do. All right. Let's dig in like so. Make a little temporary depot and stuff for folks up here. The caravan is 3 wide, if I recall, right? You got an aquifer? No. We have no aquifers. Do you have Dwarf Fort hack installed? I don't remember. I'm gonna say no. We're gonna assume we don't at the moment. Stairwell down. How do I want to lay this out? There be an icon, alright. That might be something we install sometime in the near future. Like, we'll have a little temporary fort here, but we can start planning the future fort. Just make a little room for people to sleep in here. Make a room for the big old wagon to show up. Nice wide entrance to that. And make a temporary storage room for just stuff. Just dump stuff in there. We can repurpose this rooms later. Start digging! But also, we should probably gather food. Can fix some game-breaking bugs. Just gather. Gather stuff, people. And chop down a few trees, too. We'll just start with these here. There we go. People are gathering food, they're chopping down trees. And we'll start mining out a place for people to lie their heads. a good night, Ash. Sleep well. Pleasant dreams. They're eating their neighbors. Only a matter of time. With how poorly I manage food, it's only a matter of time. I guess for right now, we could also try and put an outdoor farm together, right? Place structures and work areas. Nope. Establish zones. Pen pasture. Designate where your citizens will work, socialize, rest, perform specific duties. This is where I struggle the most. It's like, I don't remember where things live. We're gathering, we're chopping. We don't need to worry about wall smoothing it. But food. I want them to make farms. Burrows, organization, living spaces, hauling routes, high and low traffic areas. Well, what are we about next? Indoor farm. You should have started with plenty of plump helmet spawn. I mean, we could have an outdoor farm for a little while. But we should make an indoor one. It's a lot safer. Alright, I remember zones. Don't have to worry about that. Oh yeah, let's make another... We'll get seeds. We're resourceful dwarves. Start pitting a new stockpile. Right here, please. This is a stockpile for food. Wood. You know, a custom. I want wood in here. Food in here. All food, please. Sweet God. So detailed. Last time I played, they finally fixed the stuck-on praying bug in Dwarf Hack. Your guys may go to pray and never stop praying. And just die there, huh? Oh, there's the all button. Alright, I'm good. Food. All food, please. Just want to get it indoors. Same thing with wood. Wood and food. Just wood and food for now. Played a decent bit of RimWorld, but never Dwarf Fortress. I see the strong influence. Yes. I would also like to make another one. Over here. What's this pile for? Oh, you know, garbage. This is for refuse. All refuse. And corpses. Alright. Initial pitch for RimWorld was on the Dwarf Fortress forums and called it Dwarf Fortress in Space. I was gonna say, like, don't you people have boxes and barrels? The wagon. We have lots of stuff. Boo, boo, boo. And this is just a temporary dormitory for you guys. Unlike stockpile, zones can overlap. Okay. Accept. That's your dormitory for now. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, I forgot to finalize it, didn't I? Nope, no, it's good. Okay. Do-do-do-do. Alright, we need to start building stuff as well. Cages, machines, construction, doors and hatches, furniture. They need their beds. But first we need a workshop so we can start making that stuff. Which is carpenter. Yes, beds. Slap you down. Needs building materials, non-economic item, mine rock or chop trees, no access to building material. You sure? Oh, that's all fine. Oh, have we not chopped any of the trees down yet? I mean, I told him to chop down trees. I'll tell him to chop down more trees. Yeah, we got wood right here. Look at that. They're liars. There's wood right there. Lying to me. Use closest material. There we go. Do 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 do. All right, carpenter's up and running. Bed. Been assigned, is active. Right. If I wanted to do a work order, we can't do that yet. We need a manager. We're not ready for that yet. In that case, make bed, make bed, make bed, make bed, make bed, and make bed. That should be enough beds. Use close material. Keep building after placement. 1, 2. Needs bed. Can't I just plan? Come on. Just make your expedition leader the manager. Doesn't need an office until... Yes, I've heard you don't need the office anymore until you reach 20 dwarves. Task information, places, labor, work orders, nobles and administrators. Expedition leader. Congratulations. You're going to receive a job. You're already the expedition leader. Let's make you the manager. Yeah. Yeah, why not? You got the skills for it. We'll make you a chair sooner or later. He'll be fine. Man, those cats are losing their goddamn minds. Do 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 do. All right, how low is the river? It's down here. Start planning out some stuff I want to do. I want access to the river. We're probably going to mess around with the river at some point as well. Do, 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 do. Must span multiple elevations. I made so many dead dwarves that way when the trees just fall on top of them, yes. You know what? Right there. This will be my central staircase that goes all the way down. They'll stop digging when they hit something scary. No, no. All right, we need more beds. 2, 3. Oh, wait. Can I do work orders now? Make bed. It's a one-time order. You know what? No. I don't even need a work order. Just make 10 beds. That's good. I could probably cancel a couple of these and just let the 10 beds... 10 beds work order carry us for a little bit. Alright, got plenty of wood. What elevation do I want my main fort to be? Nice and low at 0? Yeah, this will be our primary life. I don't think we need to worry about 0 being too deep. There's plenty more below us. Kind of want to just start laying out some stuff here. How do I want their lives to be? Depends on where your cavern starts. Yeah, maybe I should let him dig down before I settle on that. What's the hotkey for, like, quick snap to your starting point? That seems like a button I'm gonna want. There, 9 beds for now. Now I have a place to sleep. I had as shallow as -19. Mine goes down to -129. And our upper elevation is 64. Not that there's anything up here. Looks like the tops of trees start on 53. Like the tippy tops. Doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, they have some beds. We have a storage space. Okay. New task. Make a chair. He doesn't need a room, but I'm gonna give him a little planning room anyway. Just a spot where he could do his work. Because I respect the man. Then you know what? New task. Make wooden door. You know what? No. New work order. Door. I said door. Door. Door? Why can't I type in there? Whatever. I can find door in a list. Make me 10 doors. We all gotta drown pee-pee poo-poo water? Yeah, that's usually how this ends. Actually, normally how my forts have ended in the past, it's usually being slaughtered by horrifying demons that we find deep in the earth, overwhelmed by goblin forces, or, of course, not so much pee-pee poo-poo water as corpsey water. A lot of rotting bodies and water supplies and people getting very sick and not having food to eat. That's probably the most common way we go. Lordy, lordy, is that the most common way we go? This is, of course, a game where if you would like to be one of the dwarves, you can redeem, name a copy, name a character. We have plenty. And there's gonna be a lot more. This is an office. Manager's office. Okay. This is your office, buddy. One dwarf, please. Let's see. To give you an idea of what we got going on here, we got these are your dwarfs. We got a fisher dwarf, a metal crafter, the expedition leader, a planter, the mason, a carpenter, and our miner, our one miner. Which dwarf would you like? Same question for you, Morphling. And Morgana. Keep it going. Hold on, I have to save. It's gotta save the game. Keep in mind, you might die. Like, death happens a lot. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Just a good old miner. Doo-doo. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. We got Morphling. Boo-ba-da-boo-ba-da-boo-da-boo-da-ba. Thank you. Oh, so used to your old name. Almost default to milk jug every time. The most useless dwarf. Well, the metal crafter won't be doing things for a while. Boop-a-da-ba-ba-da. Ba-ba. Next up, our carpenter. You got it. Grab a medium. Boot, boot, boot. Let's see. I'm still dead in Abe's run of RimWorld. With no head. When's the last time you booted that up? Welcome to dwarf life. Name. Oh, we got 2 more slots here. How many people? I got Bex, I got Morphlin, got Morgana, got Medium, got... Yeah, alright, we're good. We're good. We still have room for 2 more named folk. Find a chair. Door. Well, I guess first, chair. Boop. Doors. Slap a door on there. No door there, though. Ba, 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 ba. I was a dog rancher in BPL, Texas Dwarf Fortress. Ba-da-ba-ba. I guess I could have bed in here. He could sleep in his office if he wants. Yeah, like he's happy. He's got his chair. He has an office in that chair. Might as well keep this guy busy, right? Work order. Let's get some tables going. I already did chairs. Or no. Did I do chairs? We did doors. We're gonna need more doors, let's be serious. Might as well make more beds. Making the book here. Just give them all the jobs, right? Some barrels and some bins. Although Bex is the better record keeper, we could just make Bex the bookkeeper. You're a proficient record keeper. Our expedition leader has no relevant skills. Congratulations, you have a new job. You're our record keeper. I'm smart. I'll even give you an office. A temporary office. Keep some books for us. And I kind of want to start digging deep into the earth. Deep into the earth. I'll keep my miner very busy for a while. Slap a door on that bad boy. Put a chair in there. We need to make more. Chair. Wooden chair, please. A nice, calm start. Are those flies? A swarm of flies. Raw mussels. I'm a little afraid of all the raw mussels we have in there. It's all my brains. Alright, maybe I'll make a different place for raw food. Prepared meals are fine. Eggs are fine. No. So prepared meals. It won't decay in a food stockpile. Oh, in that case, never mind. I figured it would rot in there. Yeah, I told them to make some barrels. That's something they're working on. Here we go. Time to go deep in the earth. We're gonna follow Morphling as he digs. Hold on though. Don't worry about that. Just worry about going straight down, Bubby. Dig deep, Morphling, dig deep. I'm gonna die! I'm hoping we make it to elevation 0 without cracking into something too scary. Generally what I do is I tell someone to dig straight down, and when they hit something scary, we're like, alright, just pause there for a little while. But I'm hoping elevation 0 can be where our primary fort resides. What style should we do for housing? Last time we played, we did vertical, like a staircase. Oh, the cavern layer is at 22. There it is. We should probably try and seal the cavern a little bit. Anyway, for housing, last time I did like a staircase that went vertical, and then spiraling off of it on each floor, there were bedrooms. So like if people wanted to go to their room, they would go like X Z levels down to where their room is, which seemed a lot easier on the processor. You know, we might be able to just seal the cavern layer and still do our fort on 0. One. There's 0. All right, let's break away from him, go up until we find the fungus. I just do rooms all along a hallway. I mean, that's not a wrong way to do it. Yeah, there's only one floor where we actually have to worry. Just build some walls there. Alright, and it's like a sheer drop. Only like a 1 Z level drop, so it's not that bad. Alright, we'll make a couple of hatches and seal up that staircase. Exclude sacks and bins from barrel stockpiles. They put something in a sack or bin and put the sack in a barrel. They can never retrieve it. Really? And lava. They take it out. All right, that's good. Workshops, I would like... a stone worker. As for our mining buddy, just that 0 is such an easy number to remember. Just one long-ass hallway all the way to the other end of the map. That'll give me an idea of what I'm working with. So we're gonna build a wall. We're already almost done with the wall. There we go. We've sealed off the cavern layer there. And then we'll make a couple of stone hatches. Rock hatch cover. Rock hatch cover. I'll make 2 of those. A baby's been born. Oh, wait, no. An animal became a stray billy goat. Slap a chair down there. Office. Bex's Bookies. Okay. All the way down. There we go. Elevation 0 is on its way. But yeah, I want to prevent bats from flying up in here, so let's definitely just slap some hatches down. Did we dig a hole into lava yet? We hit the cavern layer, which prevented me from going any deeper. But we know elevation -9, that's where the second cavern layer is. And now we're gonna see, this is where the main fort will be. Once the exploratory tunnel across the map is built, so we'll have an idea of what we're dealing with. But this is where I want the primary fortress to be. Deep underground. But Taco, what I'll need from you is... Ooh, that's a scary friend. Look at that voracious cave crawler. Food is where I always suffer. I don't know how to do food. Passable. Forbidden. Forbidden. Lock the door. Is there an audio desync? Probably. It's one of those situations where, because it's inconsistent, it does not stay the same. I have very little I could do about it. Like, it will slide into place and slide away. I've just given up on saying anything. I mean, what we could do is just, instead of doing... What is it called? NDI. Like, I could just stream from this computer. Save NDI from when we have plans for things that are noticeably system-intensive. I want to see the clap test! Why? Why? There's no reason. Like, there's nothing we can do to fix it. Just hide the camera. Like, that would solve it. If I didn't have the webcam, we wouldn't have a problem. Boop, 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 boop. You still need to be named. Cause I bet it looks cool. Alright, here you go. There's a clap for you. Like, the issue is that we wouldn't see your head twig, right? I mean, if anyone's ever bored and you're curious about looking into this, the issue we're experiencing is audio desync in OBS while using NDI. What'd you need from me? Oh, food, like how to farm and all that. That's where I suffer in this game. I never remember how to do farming. So far, so good down here. But yeah. The struggle is, with the NDI, like, we'll be out of sync, and then we just slide back into sync. Make a 3x3 farm and do plump helmets all year round. But, like, there's a specific type of floor we want, right? Like, it needs to be moist floor. So we don't want to do it here, because this is a marble floor. We need a floor that is a bit more like dirt, right? Just soil? Probably over here would be fine, right? You could breed pigs for free. Oh, we can just do it where I first got in there? I mean, I'm all about breeding pigs. All right, I'll just make a little farm over here. Farms go outside, not in Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, we only just arrived. But yeah, I would love to somehow solve the drift problem, but because it's inconsistent, like I've watched some of the VODs, I'll be in sync, and then like 2 hours later I'm out of sync, and then 2 hours later I'm back in sync again. So like it adjusts itself over time. Like it auto corrects. I just don't know how to like prevent it from sliding out of sync. I mean, our miner's a little busy. I can even check the log in OBS and tell you. Help. Log files, view current log. Increasing send buffer to ISB 131072. There it is. Adding 64 milliseconds of audio buffering. Total audio buffering is now 426 milliseconds. So this right here is how OBS is like adjusting the sync delay. Copy. Have a good night, Panda. Alright, I'm not allowed to paste for some reason. Source desktop. So that one happened 2013-10. Respect your community, never pausing, embracing chaos and death. That's how I live, baby. But I was also looking at another monitor because I was looking at how it auto changes the delay, like it adds buffering. I was trying to figure out how long ago that was. That happened at 2013, which I think was roughly like 20 minutes ago, right? Just start making shit. All kinds. So your craft dwarves are Cranking out masterpieces, then dump all the masterwork into an atom smasher and watch your dwarves go insane. What's going on? We got some dwarves in here. Alright, we need to make a farm. Not a burrow. No burrow. Right, we built. It's a build thing. Farming. Farm plot. Then we click on it. Oh, we have to wait for it to be built. Bit out of tape, but I knew a pretty good amount at one point. I want plump helmets. Every season, plump helmets. Plump helmets all year round. Never stop making plump helmets. Alright, we got a little farm plot going. I guess to keep people from dying. Like, now that we're making food here. Is there something it's supposed to do with seeds? Like, to make sure they don't, like, destroy all of their seeds? Because I want to start doing some brewing. That way they, you know, are happy. Turn off everyone harvest. Labor. Where's harvest? Boop-doo. Alright, seed cookies disabled by default. That's good. I remember that wasn't always the case. You could leave on everyone harvest. But someone said to turn that off. You two fight about it. Let me know. Which was the right way? The survivor gets to tell me how to play the game. We want to make a brewery, right? Grass, cotton, bowie, usher, farming. Brew alcohol, this is what we want. Sea cooking's not off by default. Man, just as I clicked. Here, throw a still up. Force the children to work the fields. All right, we have a still. Work order. Hello, bearded. How are you? Bearded amour. So if we're gonna have plump caps, we probably want brew drink from plants. Well, we want both. Brew drink from fruits. Work orders are used to automate tasks. Okay. You don't have fruit. I'm just setting it up for later. I want to make sure they're always working on stuff. All I know is when they run out of drink, which we've already done, they get very upset. Amount of drinks available is less than 10, then you brew. And now from plant. Make underwear and you'll have fruit of the loom. There you go. You also need to disable cooking or plump helmet spawn before you get a kitchen and start cooking. How do I do that? Like, if you have less than 20 drinks, you should be making more drinks. Labor kitchen. Do. Plump helmet spawn. This type is restricted from cooking, so that seems to be defaults. Do. And then the proper plump helmets are down here for both cooking and brewing. I have barley, rice. Yeah, it looks like at this point, the game now tells it not to cook seeds, which is good. We have so many mussels. I gotta get a kitchen going. All right, no cooking of plump helmets then, huh? Only brewing with plump helmets? We got a lot of mussels. Do. Farming. Fishery. Do raw mussels need a fishery? I don't know. I assume? Like, you could eat raw mussels. Are they just slurping down raw mussels? Better safe than sorry, right? Just block a door partially, whatever. They got a shell up. Prepare a raw fish. Does a mussel count as a fish? Oh, raw mussel. There you go. I guess, yeah. They taste weird, but not bad. I'm not a huge fan of raw mussels personally. Okay, they went from raw mussel to mussel. So that should be good. I don't think I need to do much in there. They seem to be doing it on their own. I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them. All right. Trade depot. Too close to the edge. God damn it. God damn it. Jerks. We could use the shells for stuff, I believe. Boo, 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 boo. No shells. It is a grim reminder of the winter, hardship to come. The supply caravan from the Corridor of Creation is a welcome sight. Their eyes are alight with the anticipation of inspecting your splendid products of your industrious craft dwarves. Take careful stock of your own stores. What these merchants offer might very well be the difference between a prosperous future or a slow and meaningless death. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da. All right, this is where I was going to put my depot, but apparently too close to the edge. I guess I could just put it outside. This is what would happen if you had a trade depot. I was about to build one, and the game's like, no. No, that's the edge of the map. What are you thinking? You can't put that there. What if something bad happens? Alright, we're just gonna put a temporary trade depot just right over here. Just slap it on outside, right in front. We'll take it apart later. I want it inside. I guess I could make this, like, trade goods, and we'll make the store, trade depot will happen over here. Trade depot is what? A 5x5? We'll make this a 6x6. I don't like it like that. Let's do that. There we go. Do. Yeah, I imagine a lot of people just mod for Steam at this point. Construction, partially constructed, nearly done, we're done. No treater needed at depot. I mean, we don't have anything going on. Like, we don't have any crafts. Someone needs to be the broker. The expedition leader can be the broker. Expedition leader meets with the outpost liaison. I am your liaison from the mountain homes. Let's discuss your situation. Car Eslakissimo. Okay. There's much to share. Okay. Make requests for next year's caravan. Alright, we're on food, we're on drink. Is there anything we're gonna want? Just use DF hack. I liked having all the other stuff prepackaged. Where's animals? No, they're not called animals, are they? They're like pets or something. Pets. Bring pets! Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, animals are the interesting thing. Kitty cocks. Alpacas, llamas, reindeer. Roosters and hens would be nice. Get some eggs going. And also pigs. I think that's all you know what? Rabbits would be good. Bring those. And then where's seeds? Seeds, there we go. Turkeys. Oh. Turkey leather, huh? Bring whatever seeds you find. I'll do turkeys. Or will I? I don't know if turkeys... Oh, there it is. Turkey. Done. Dogs are awesome. I guess war dogs are pretty sweet, aren't they? And this is the military update. We can make yak alcohol. Yak milk alcohol. Alright. That's good for now. Okay. Let's discuss what we're willing to offer for your craftsdwarfship. A need for musical instruments and scepters is expected. And if you're able to provide some, the caravan will offer 207% and 192% respectively. This export agreement only applies to trades next year, not with any merchants currently present. Instruments and scepters, let's remember that. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Do-da-ba-da-ba. Broker requested at the depot. Alright, what do you have currently? Boulders, chains, flasks. An unib, toy boat, toy axe, mini forges. No breeding pairs, though. Da, 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 da. Donkey brains. Toy boat, toy boat. The prices don't really change enough to make a difference in what's best to sell. I mean, 207%! Come on! That has to be right. I don't think we actually have much in the way of, like, trade goods we could offer, though. Like, we could trade our food, some beds we've made, boxes we made, mussel shells. We haven't actually started crafting things yet. Just basic-ass furniture. The meat selection is always impressive, right? Like, I have very little interest in brains. I've eaten some weird stuff, but brains, I'm not too, like, I'm not rushing out. I'm not rushing out to eat brains. Once these guys leave, I'll disassemble that. Wombat lung, how did you know? This is for finished goods. Just the good stuff goes here. Finished goods, baby. Ba, ba, ba. Sure, you know what? I'll let you mine out the path that will eventually get us to the river down here. Best thing to trade is food, really. The Rimworld Soylent. back down to elevation 0 where I want to see what we have going on. Alright, this seems like a fine enough place for the fort proper. 0 is going to be where it all starts. And then each floor above and below will start doing other stuff. But what's going to happen on 0? Is 0 where people are going to live? Is this like where the dormitories are going to be? You're already making a lot of food in a successful fort. Oh, you're talking about successful forts. That's why I don't understand what you guys are talking about. Food's one of those things I never have in my forts. We know we're gonna need housing for people. You could, like, copy and paste, like, blueprinty things, right? Is that a thing we can do? Maybe this floor is gonna be the social floor. We'll, like, focus on kitchens and taverns on this floor. So you come down the stairs over here, and the first thing you're gonna find is a nice tavern. Nice tavern. I never know sizes. Like, what's a good size for a tavern? A 10 by 10? We could have multiple taverns, of course. We'll have a tavern. Off to the side of the tavern, we'll have drink storage. Food storage. I saw yellow fungus. We have broken into the first cavern floor, but I sealed it up after we broke into it. And then the second cavern floor, we cracked into when we put some hatches down to prevent anything from flying up and in. What, tall-ass humans taking up all your space? I welcome all to my fun, joyous fortress. So a tavern, drink storage, space for a kitchen. Boo, 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 boo. 30 by 30 with mist or a waterfall. Eventually. We'll have to make better things as we go. A tavern needs alcohol, it needs food. So, like, drink storage, food storage. Do like a 10 by 5 over here. This will be the inn they could stay at, the little dormitory for people that are staying at our place. And do I want a kitchen here, just making prepared foods? Dance floor for shaking dwarven ass. Boop, boop, boop. So we'll have our first little social spot there. Then right across the hall, maybe we'll have, like... Yeah. The free Dwarf Fortress doesn't work on Linux at all right now. Oh, that's sad. Nine by 9 open space. Let them do all the dances. Wait. Can you actually have, like, a dance floor? Because right now we have our tavern, where I know we could have, like, instruments and performances. I'll make a dance hall. Alright, maybe across the way we'll have a dance hall. Does it need to be part of the tavern? Little dance hall there. Butts got shook, yes. Largest rectangle in a tavern temple zone will be designated as the dance floor. Oh. Empty rectangle, gotcha. Alright, so I could just cancel this particular spot here. Well, you know what? I'll leave it. I kind of want like a dining hall here. Like, you know, we have our tavern, and right across the way, if you don't feel like revelry and hanging out, you could just sit down for a nice meal. Little food storage there. Little drink storage there. Boo-doo-doo. I suppose a kitchen would make a lot of sense, huh? Ba ba ba. We do need temples. I guess if this is the social floor, not a bad place for a temple, huh? I'll leave this disconnected, but this will probably be more dormitory space for folk. How big do temples need to be? Merchant need a trade depot. Yeah, we already did that. They still here? They're still here. I'm waiting for them to leave. One floor up or one floor down? One by one temple. Maybe you could trade. Oh yeah, they were there for trading. Like, I could have done some trades, but I don't really have anything to trade, and I don't need much at the moment. Literally a shrine in a corner. Dooby-doo. Alright, while they're doing this... Oh, we have new friends now. Oh, good, we have another miner. Second dining hall-sized area? Gotcha. Alright, we'll worry about making some temples as people actually get faith. We don't currently need to worry about it, right? When we start getting demands for, like, I'm worshipping for, come on, where, then we'll worry about it. For right now, let's just focus on getting our tavern up and running, so people can have a grand old time. Boop. A dining hall and a tavern. Do 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 do.